So I was thinking about the words of Jesus on the way over to work. I just parked where I like to do my recordings, influencer hands. And so I'm thinking about, in particular, the way Jesus incorporates balance. So he's the guy that said, treat others how you like to be treated, paraphrased. And he also said, an eye for an eye. He also said, give to Caesar what is Caesar's. This man liked balance, he liked categorization, and he liked to make sure things were in their proper place. He had good boundaries. The idea of balance has always been incorporated into spirituality, all the way back to ancient Egypt, where they had the principles of Ma'at, which was like a ritual based around restoring balance to life every single day. And that was one of their core belief systems. There's a reason why they took the infant Jesus to Egypt in order to hide from King Herod, right? That's why the story goes that way. We have to connect the dots. So back to balance, back to treating others the way you like to be treated. This is not just about tit for tat. This is deeper than that. This is about equal energy exchange. The North Node right now is in Aries, and the South Node is in Libra, which is quite literally the zodiac sign that has the glyph of the scales. That is literally how we illustrate what Libra is. So right now, we have the rituals to restore balance in Aries, which is action-oriented, which is passion, sacrifice, blood and guts, all right? And then we have the principle of balance on the other side, which I've explained before. I talked about a little bit in my Pluto and Aquarius podcast episode. It's on Spotify. It's Katie Shastke's Spirituality with Muscle. It's talking about balance and the pendulum swinging with Hermeticism. But there's also the principle in Hermeticism of the fulcrum with the in between the weights of the scale. So with the principle of the fulcrum in between the scales, we have the concept of what I like to call, it's sort of like The Price is Right, where you have door number 1 and door number 2. And what happens in life if you get put in a situation where you feel like you only have 2 options? I have always realized and sensed, seen a pattern, etc., that there's always a hidden third door. Always an option that you couldn't see to begin with, and it's just sort of waiting to be discovered. That is the fulcrum. That is where the balance will really be struck. So if we are constantly, balance is not natural. Comfort's not natural. What we need to do is restore balance. We need to actively pursue balance, all right? But in order to do that, we need to find the pathways that are hidden. When you have any fucking thing hidden, it's a mystery, correct? And what are the mysteries of life other than the occult? Things are connected to the occult. Occult in definition is that which is hidden from obvious view. It is really all that is. So we have all these things tied together with balance and the principle of treating others the way you like to be treated in equal energy exchange. Being deeper than tit for tat. This is the principle of restoring everything in our lives, is striving for balance, which is not natural and it takes action. Okay, so this is where my mind's at this morning. It is my job with my natal chart. It is my assignment in this lifetime to be someone to translate the occult, that which is hidden, for you in reading form or in liminal space calls. That is my purpose on this planet, is to help uncover things that is hidden and help restore balance. But in order to do that, we have to treat each other as if we are each other, and that we have to have an equal energy exchange. So when I ask for my fee in order to do these rituals for you, that is just meeting energy. You're paying for my brain, my time and attention, but also the time and attention that I've taken to learn what I know and get to where I've been, and to use the discipline and the tuning in to God and Source to get to where I'm at to translate this. Every now and then I encounter somebody who links spirituality with with poverty. Like, I'm not supposed to put money with spirituality. Here's the thing. You pay pastors to do their job. I am a minister, as well as somebody who can uncover and translate the occult for you. I can translate your natal chart for you. I can help translate a message through the cards for you in purity, with the fact that I know I'm dedicated to service in this life. That is my job on this planet. There is no difference. There is no difference whatsoever. This is an equal energy exchange. This is about showing each other that we are valuing each other's time and attention. And that way you get my undivided attention. That's the problem, is I'm ADHD. And unless I'm on my job, unless I'm on assignment, you get parts of me, not all of it. So to that, I say, give to Caesar what is Caesar's. You know, this is tax season. Put your priorities where they need to be. But when you're ready for a reading, you're ready to give something to spirituality, something giving to your own alignment, giving to your own uncovering of mysteries. I love doing that, and I love working with you, and I'm praising my clients that do come to me, because they're showing me that they're ready to meet themselves. And that's what I'm so excited to help with, is uncovering the mysteries and getting crap out of the way so they can really, really connect with themselves and see how beautiful they are on the inside and what their assignments are on this planet. Like, that's one of my favorite questions to get asked by a client, is what am I doing here? And I love that, because it brings it full circle, and I get to deliver a message that's so full of pregnant. What I was trying to say is pregnant possibilities, you know, the potential of what you're here to do, the things that, you know, might have been blocked up until now. We can uncover all that shit, and we can have you spreading your wings and taking up space and the energy that you were always meant to have. That is one of my favorite things to do. I want to say thank you to my clients, existing clients that have allowed me to do that for them already. And I'm wanting to say I'm looking forward to working with new clients in the future that will allow me to do the same for them. I appreciate you all. It's a beautiful Saturday. I'm going to clean these floors. I love working. Working's one of my favorite things to do. So it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. I love my jobs. So let's get this day. Let's fill it with magic and razzle dazzle, right? Let's go.